quote the 70s famous rock and roll star Alice Cooper, I'd like to say, welcome to my nightmare. And my nightmare is called multiple sclerosis. But for 4.5 years, it didn't have a name. It took that long to get a diagnosis. Those years were among the worst in my life, and in order to keep some kind of sanity, I wrote some short stories about my illness. The first text is called The Ghost Within. When I wrote it, I had been ill for 1.5 years. I was getting nowhere with doctors, but I was certainly going somewhere mentally. I was going nuts. If I say that the grass is yellow and the rest of the world says it's green, there's a pretty good chance I'm wrong. Well, something similar was going on in my life. I was ill, but people around me said that I looked good. And doctors joined the chorus, adding comments like, "We cannot find anything wrong with you. You are healthy." So I started doubting myself. Was I imagining things? Was I a hypochondriac? Yet the pain felt very real. Whatever was bothering me was still going on. I told myself, I must be crazy. I am told I am fine, and yet I'm still suffering. When this kind of doubt makes its way into your life, you feel like you're going insane. The ghost within was my way of getting rid of this feeling. The image I used could be considered unusual, but I had to find a way to exorcise the self-doubts. Here's the ghost within. There is a ghost within me. He's hiding, but I know he's there. He haunts me. He taunts me. He hurts me. He teases me. He plays with me. Nobody can see him, and I look fine to the entire world. He says, you can carry a heavy load, yet you cannot carry a single piece of paper or write with a pen. Just try it and you'll see. I'll make your hand cramp so bad you'll be sorry. And if you don't do anything, I'll still make your hand hurt, just because I feel like doing it. And the bastard does as he promises. The pain can be excruciating. There are times when he sets my hand on fire. When I least expect it, he'll make the muscles cramp so bad I want to cry. Sometimes he'll make it hurt right into the bone. It won't be a joint or anything big. It will be a small bone between two knuckles. And just to show that he can do as he pleases, he plays a different game with my left hand. The fingers will start shaking on their own. They are under the control of an unseen puppeteer. I cannot will them to stop. A powerless spectator, I can only witness their little dance. And he plays that same game with my legs. He goes to great lengths to prove to me that he has complete control over my body, no matter how small the part he wants to play with. That's why he has gifted me with twitches. He can make the smallest part of a muscle twitch as he likes. It can be as small as a quarter. Sometimes it's slow and regular like a pulse. Sometimes it's like a machine gun. It can be so mild I hardly notice it, or else so strong that it feels like a flick, as if somebody hit me with their finger. It happens during the day and at night. It happens on any part he bloody feels like. On the back of my hand, on an eyelid, on the side of my head, on my back, on my stomach, anywhere and everywhere. That's one way he uses to wake me up at night. I'll be sleeping soundly when, all of a sudden, the side of my head will start tapping against the pillow. He's letting me know that he's there. Right there in my head. Wakey, wakey, you sleepy head. Even in your sleep, I will not let you forget me. And he won't. He will fool me into thinking that I'm fine. And then, when I lay my hand on the table, he will make it gently squeeze the surface. Or I'll be reading and he'll make my legs shake, or my entire body jump. Ding dong, the witch is dead. Well, she may be dead, but I'm very much alive. And I don't go ding dong, bing bong, or even bang boom. I go ring ring because I know your number. And I'll keep ringing you so that you won't be able to forget that I am here. Others may give up when you ignore their call, but I am relentless. I will not let you rest. I will ring and ring and ring in your ears. That ought to get your attention. And when that's not enough, he'll make every sound around me so loud I could want to hide. Every single nerve in my body will be on edge. He's calling me, forcing me to withdraw from the rest of the world so that we may be alone with each other. Strangely enough, I find some comfort in my suffering. If nothing's happened for a while, I start thinking that I had been imagining things, and I doubt my sanity even more. So when it happens again, I know that no matter how weird the symptoms were, it did indeed happen. But it is so weird. I never know when I'm sane and when I'm going insane. To the world, I look fine. You haven't looked this good in years, they will say. Such comments do bother me because I may look good, but I'm far from feeling good. No, it is the friendly, how are you, that really gets to me. So, how am I? Do you really want to know? Well, I'm not. I'm not well. I'm not fine. I am haunted by this bloody bastard that won't let me alone, that won't let me rest, who'll make sure I wake up in the morning just as tired as when I went to bed. Pushing on a stupid gas or brake pedal gives me cramps. What else do you want to know? That there are nights when my legs hurt so bad I cannot sleep? That there are days I can walk for miles and others where I can barely cross the street? But I exaggerate. If I try to walk any distance, my ghost always makes me pay for it. With pain, obviously, and lots of it too, because that's the only currency he deals with. Pain. Hell, he won't let me stand still without making me do some perverse little dance. I call it the jig of the damned. But my ghost has finally betrayed himself with one person. My wife knows about him because she feels his presence when we sleep. His twitching game makes my legs jump and wakes her up. She is the only outsider who has felt his presence. Getting up in the morning is like listening to a weather report. You twitched a lot last night. Or, you were very restless. For now, I await the moment he will betray himself with the doctors. But he is happy just playing his little game with me because I am fine, don't you know? Or in the doctor's language, nothing specific, come back in a year. Nothing specific. How this ghost has taught me to hate some words, some expressions. He hides well and loves giving me false hopes. I fear one day he won't even bother hiding and I'll still be alone with my misery, because misery is his name. Just a little addendum. Uh, my first flare, or attack as you would call it, was in February 2002, and this story was written a year and a half later. And I had to wait until August of 2006 to finally get my diagnostic. And since then, I've been taking all sorts of medications, even injecting myself with a medication called Copaxone every day. And my disease is now much more under control. And this was just something written so that I could at least express how I felt and try to get rid of the feeling of depression I had inside of me. This has been an obnoxious cat production.